Oh, what is up, assholes? Welcome back to another match in opening night trivia. Continuing this singles tournament with Cameron Holtzman versus Jay Burnz. With me, I have a winner actually in the tournament, Peggy.
Yes, I am a poor fill-in for the lovely Christina, but I will do my damnedest to fill her shoes.
Damn right you will. And so this is fun. So what? I mean, these two won't be lining up against you possibly because you are on the opposite side of the bracket. But still, there is some interest going into this for you because you could end up playing one of these two in the grand finals.
This is true.
And that being said, Cameron Holtzman and Jay Burnz are both pretty legendary competitors in their own sense. Both of them have seen title matches and contender matches in other leagues. How that just both being very well-rounded 50-50 competitors. So, and the idea of even just general movie trivia, both can hold their own.
Yeah, this match could go either way. They both have strengths and weaknesses that kind of counteract, like dueling wizards. So we'll see who comes out on top on this one. I'm excited.
That's a geek reference. Yep.
I got a few.
Speaking of geek, let's introduce our first competitor, Mr. Holtzman. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. This is not my first time playing Jay in any league. We've actually played twice before, once in singles, once in teams. In teams, it was fandom, and unfortunately, he ended up beating my team because we got opponent's choice and he got his strength. But in singles, I came out on top, and that was general movies. So going against Jay in general movies, I feel pretty good. Right now, the only burns that I am worried about is the massive sunburn that I currently have on my face from working in very, very hot weather. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that you have already felt the burn of one Jay Burnz.
I have not, because that would be weird.
Any words for your competitor before stepping into the arena?
Hootenanny, ragamuffin, and strumpet.
Thank you for those fire set of 3 words. I don't have much to say. I am mostly at a loss for words for my competitors.
I'm
just confused.
Yep. Anywho, let's see what Jay has to say.
Yeah, someone who is also confused. Someone who backstage looks like Tommy Chong from that '70s show. Jay Burnz, how you feeling,
cool. Buddy? Legalize it, man. No, I'm good. I'm ready to lose. Cam's not wrong. I appreciate the kind words from both of you. He also said hootenanny. I prefer a hoedown to a hootenanny. That is just me, though. He's not wrong. We've seen each other a couple of times. I think I've become a better regular movies competitor since then. Couldn't honestly tell you. I'm biased because of talking about myself. I'm just here to have a good time. That's why I chose a funny movie to watch and not the world's worst thought experiment for round 2. But yeah, no, Cam, good luck to you, buddy. You're probably going to win this, and you have every right to. I'm just here to answer some questions and have a little bit of fun.
Ooh, all right. That's kept it nice and tight. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, so they're both here to have fun. One more confident than the other, but you know what? We could still have a very, very strong match today from Mr. 2000's Shia LaBeouf movie and the 73rd member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
This is going to be a great match. Let's go.
All right. Introducing first. With a record of 0 wins, 0 losses, it is one Mr. Cameron Holtzman.
Jay, you want to hoe down? Let's hoe down, throw down, pop it, lock it, polka dot it, baby.
I was going to make a reference to that. Thank you, Cam. And his opponent, with a record of 0 wins, 0 losses, is one Mr. Jay Burnz.
We gotta call you Lil Holes now because that was the most mumbly of raps I've ever heard.
That was a reference to Hannah Montana the movie, good sir.
Yikes. Okay.
And with a reference to
I would have rather you picked that for round 2.
With a reference to a better movie than what both of you picked today, we are heading into round number 1. You will get 10 questions in any movie trivia category. Each one is worth 1 point at the end of it. If you get all 10 questions correct, you get a bonus question also worth 1 point. Remind you get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for this match. If there's no questions, Peggy, you will start with the first question.
All right, gentlemen, are we ready to roll?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question comes in the category of horror. What is the name of the 2006 horror remake starring Julia Stiles? Julia Stiles, one of the queens of the 90s teenage rom-coms.
That's fair. I was gonna say she remade a horror story in Taming of the Shrew because that shit's terrifying.
And she was in another Shakespeare remake.
She was.
10 Things
saw.
I Hate About You is great, and I will fight you.
4,
Never said
3,
it wasn't.
2, 1. Pens down. All
One of
right,
my
Jay.
The Ring.
And Holtzman.
For the Amityville Horror.
Looking for The Omen.
Ah,
I did not know that movie.
All right.
I didn't know it before I read the question.
I didn't know they remade that movie.
They did.
yeah, they released it on June 6th, 2006. Get it? 6606. They made a big deal about it.
Explain
They made a big deal about it.
Yeah, you didn't have it.
Yep.
Next question comes in the category of 1980s. In 1984's Footloose, Ren moved to a small town from what major city? I want to say, I love 10 Things I Hate About You. Taming of the Shrew itself, the original story, is legitimately a horror story. There's some people who did Shakespeare in the Park as like a horror genre, basically, and it's brilliant.
Some might consider Footloose a horror story if you were told you were never allowed to dance again.
It's different in the remake, and I know.
Guilty Feet have got no rhythm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holtzman?
I know in the remake it's Boston, but I said Chicago because I know it's different.
Jay?
Avatar: The Last Airbender did this movie better in 30 minutes. I said New York City.
Now you should take in this question because the answer is Chicago.
Chicago is the correct answer.
Chicago.
I tried not to show anything on my face because I'm like, Chicago. Sorry. I tend to do that when any Chicago movie comes up. It's cliche, but I do it anyways. Question 3, gentlemen, in the category of action adventure. What Western actor does John McClane say he is partial to in Die Hard?
See, I want to be funny, but all that I'm thinking about is I'm making mac and cheese for dinner.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. How about that?
It is. Challenge.
Nope. Even Bruce Willis himself says it's not a Christmas movie. And
Willis
Peggy, you're
Right.
fired.
So-
Hope you're the new co-host.
4,
Cool. Just
3.
send me the doc. I need the questions.
2, 1. We'll start with Cameron
John Wayne.
and Jay.
I don't know. John Wayne.
Ooh, both incorrect. I'm sorry. The answer was Roy Rogers. Roy
Oof.
Rogers.
Great drink.
That's who he's particular about.
Our next question comes in the category of directors. Who directed Cocoon, Willow, and Frost Nixon?
Rest in peace to. Oh, why am I blanking on his name? The diabetes.
Wilford Brimley.
Thank you. Just recently
And
passed
it's
away.
diabetes.
Diabetes.
I'm sorry, I didn't say it in his.
He's the Quaker Oats guy, y'all.
He's everyone and everything at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Jay
Ryan Michaels. Rod Howard.
and Holtzman.
I was gonna make the same joke, Ron Howard.
He's not in this league, so you don't get points, but you do get points because you're both correct.
All right. Next question is in the category of animation. Who voiced Olaf in Frozen?
God damn it.
Peggy, do you like warm hugs?
I like all sorts of hugs as long as they're coming from the correct person.
Valid. But also no hugs because we have to stay safe.
That is true. Social distancing is a thing. Haven't had a hug in a while.
5,
It's okay though.
4,
I'm
3,
powering through.
2, 1. Holtzman
That would be Book of Mormon's Josh Gad.
and Jay.
Josh Gad, I don't like his singing voice. He's too nasally for me.
Ooh, that's correct. Oh, your next question comes in the category of comedies. In Step Brothers, what is the name of the helicopter leasing event that Brennan is in charge of?
And if you guys don't get this one, I disown you as friends.
I would have missed it. I've never seen this movie.
You've never seen Step Brothers?
Nope. I actually just watched Talladega Nights recently, too. I'm just behind on the Will Ferrell train.
You're very much behind on the Will Ferrell train.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay?
The Catalina wine mixer, or the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Holtzman.
Catalina fucking wine mixer.
That is correct.
Thank you, gentlemen. You remain my friends. All right. We are moving on to the category of movie release dates. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite. All right, here we go. Gidget, Anatomy of a Murder, and Some Like It Hot were all released in what year?
This question
I'm
is
off.
sponsored
I think I'm
by
off by one.
question sponsored by one Cameron Redshaw with Billy Wilder and Discount Alfred Hitchcock.
No, that's,
I am very thankful to the families because
ain't the
I
right-
had
this
not
ain't the
seen
right year.
any Billy Wilder until I started participating with y'all. And now I've seen many of them, and they're
It's
excellent.
so good. Yeah.
Except Some Like It Hot
5,
is overrated.
4. I'm gonna fight you. 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
And we'll start with Cameron.
So 1957.
And Jay?
It's 1956.
Ooh, close but no cigar for either of you. 1959 is the year we were looking for.
We come to your next category of famous actors and actresses. What famous actress lends her voice as Queen Lillian in the Shrek franchise and Gru's mom Marlena in Despicable Me?
It must be a nice life to be a voice actor, like completely just do a couple hours of work for an episode and get paid handsomely if your
I think
show is
so.
successful.
But then you could be like Vin Diesel as Groot and just record it in different languages over and over, and that would just get really exhausting.
If
Yo
they're paying me
soy
enough,
Groot.
I would
There
power
you go.
through. I would power through.
4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Jay
Julie Andrews.
and Holtzman.
My friend was having a midlife crisis because she was successful by 20. Julie Andrews. My friend just had her 20th birthday and went, Julie Andrews was already in Mary Poppins or Sound of Music by now.
But she's Julie
Yikes.
goddamn Andrews, though. I mean, come on, you know? All right. Next category for you we have up is famous actors and actresses. Oh, wait.
Again?
No, that was the last one. We're doing Oscars on this one.
Julie Andrews,
I
final
can
answer.
read. Oscars would be the category that I'm supposed to be reading right now, and hopefully I will read the correct question. Here we go. Silence of the Lambs beat out what animated movie for Best Picture at the Oscars? I'm sensing that Christina, when she wrote this, was a little bit bitter that this was not the winner.
Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me.
But it'll be interesting to see if you guys get this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We will start with Cameron
I played the title role in the stage musical, Beauty and the Beast.
and Jay.
No, I had the Lion King on my board. I knew it was off by a year.
Beauty and the Beast is correct. You played the Beast, buddy?
No, I played Belle.
No, he played the title card.
You would have made a beautiful Belle.
I played and.
Oh, but you really wanted the, right?
Oh, yeah.
And your final category is in comic book movies. Who played Amanda Waller in the exceptionally disappointing Green Lantern?
Oh,
Ooh, that's an editorial crack from Christina.
That was Christina's writing, not
Yeah,
mine. I've
that's what I
never
said.
seen this.
Editorial crack from Christina.
But I do know.
I think Jay and I both thought you were going one way, and
Yeah.
then you zigged when we thought you were going to zag.
I use movies where Ryan Reynolds recognizes his childhood depression by yeeting some Hot Wheels and planes at a big cloud.
This isn't right.
5, 4,
Still make
3,
me remember this movie.
2, 1. Going with Jay.
Angela Bassett.
Holtzman.
I said Alfre Woodard.
Angela Bassett is the correct answer. Going
Nice.
5 to 6 into
Point
round
pick
number
up.
2.
That's what I have as well.
All
Oh,
right.
that's way more points than I thought I had.
Gentlemen, round 2 works like this. It's known as the deep cut round. Before this match, your opponent picked a deep cut movie for you to study. Each of you will get 5 questions in that chosen movie. If you miss it, or if you hit it, you will get 2 points. If you miss it, your opponent can steal for 1. With that, Holtzman, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
Peggy, will you give him his questions in the movie Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story?
Absolutely. Happy to. Cameron, here we go. Question number 1. What is the name of the club where Dewey got a job mopping floors?
Leroy's Lounge.
Didn't even hesitate for a nanosecond. Leroy's Lounge is correct. On to question number 2. What did Edith say her dream was when she was 15 and they had just gotten married and had a kid?
To have a candy house.
We will accept that. To live in a candy house is the answer we were looking for. Close
It would
enough
work if it
for
never
fun,
rained.
baby. Here we go. Doing well. Question number 3. What is the name of Dewey Cox's hometown? And we need both the city and state.
Springberry, Alabama.
Again, no hesitation. That is correct. Moving right along. Question number 4. How long did it take between Dewey recording the song Walk Hard and it getting airtime on the radio?
35 minutes.
The man knows this movie, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Your 5th and final question. In the movie Walk Hard, what does Dewey say Edith did that was equally as bad as his getting double married?
You woke up in the middle of the night and you drank up all the milk.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a clean sweep.
16-5 going to Jay's round 2. And this is what I like about some of the deep cut movies. You see, Olafin just had fun answering the questions.
It's a great movie.
Fucking great movie.
I wish you could have picked one for me.
Oh,
Jay picked a movie that you didn't.
Jay did not like After
I
the
did
Dark.
like it. Yeah. So Jay, here are your questions in the movie After the Dark.
Yeah, this was fun. Let's hold the record for the shortest match ever.
All right, let's go. Jay, your first question. What time is on the clock before James runs to school?
Go ahead, Holtzman. 9:55 a.m. I don't know.
8:42 a.m.
That is correct for 1 point. Who is the first student to attempt to recluse themselves from the thought experiment after it started?
I don't know. Petra.
Incorrect. Holtzman.
Georgina.
That is correct for 1 point. According to Petra, what is the virtuality of the lonely?
I don't care. I don't know. Suicide.
Incorrect. Holtzman.
Isn't punctuality the virtue of the lonely?
That is correct for 1 more point.
So why did you say virtuality?
I don't know. That's just the quote. I will say so. Holtzman, or not Holtzman. Jay, if you miss this, Cameron Holtzman wins by knockout.
Yep.
What is the name of the volcano used in the second bunker experiment?
Good game. I don't know. I really don't.
Mount Bromo.
And your winner, by way of knockout, Cameron Holtzman. All right.
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
quick match.
Yeah, that was. Thank you for making it short. Now I can eat dinner. Throw Jay backstage for a second when we talked to our winner today, Cameron Holtzman, who just got questions you like today apparently.
Yeah, no. Jay gave me a movie that he enjoyed, and I really enjoyed it too. I feel like I probably would have enjoyed it more if I didn't stop and start it a million times taking notes. And then my movie, in picking it, I went very strategic with picking it, where I went, it's a movie that I know no one else has seen. No one I know has ever seen the film, and it's 2 hours of people philosophically discussing a theoretical apocalypse. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I have so many notes on that movie, and literally every question that came up was something that I had in my notes cards. And so every question I heard, I went, awesome, this is great, I know this. Jay put up a great game in round 1. It sucks that we couldn't have gone a third round, but yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
And also, Jay, this will not be the shortest fan league match ever. There was a match in a different league recently that is like under 20 minutes, including pre and post match interviews.
Well,
so
we're approaching that right now. We just hit the 19-minute mark.
yeah,
It depends on how quickly I do this. I'm just taking a hot second to find who you're facing next in this
I
tournament.
played the winner of Aaron Clausen and Josh Mabry. So
no, you face the winner of Aaron Clausen and Joe Harrison, who knows.
cool.
He loves
Even
Walk Hard.
great, Joe. Pick Walk Hard, please. Glad.
No, you didn't hesitate for even a second on any of those questions. I was very impressed, and I'm also impressed with your strategy of giving a movie that no one really knows. I did the same thing, and I got a win in the first round. So who knows? Maybe you and I will see each other in the finals. Could happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm being optimistic.
Okay, we'll just throw
Talking
Holtzman
for
backstage.
myself. I'm being optimistic for myself. Not so much you.
Don't inflate Holtzman's ego anymore. And now we get to talk to the unfortunate second place finisher of today's match, Jay Burnz. Jay, how you feeling, buddy?
I don't have anything to say. I told you this
Sure.
was going to be fast.
All right, short
All
and
right.
sweet.
Thank you, short and sweet.
Love you,
All right.
buddy.
So, yeah, love you too, Jay. All right. So that was a match. That
it was a match.
I think what we saw today is that Holtzman is very good at prepping for round 2. And he said he had lots of questions, lots of cards ready to test himself, and things just worked out.
Yeah, I think whoever faces him in round 2, they better be ready for a knockdown, drag out fight. They better come up with something real good to give them something that's hard to study. I don't know what that might be, but they got to come up with something because the man knows his shit.
Absolutely. And we're just keeping it short. Let's just keep it short. For Jay, for Holtzman, for Peggy, for me, Adelaide, hello, and also for Christina, who cannot be here today. Thank you so much for watching Opening Night Trivia League. Wash your hands, wash your face, stay inside, wear a mask, and embrace your fellow humans. Not physically, emotionally. Just make sure to be there for them, love them, hopefully they'll love you back.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching, and